We're going swamp to swamp today on Truckin' Outdoors TV. My name is Dave Estenson. I've turned my lifelong love of the outdoors, travel, and trucking into a lifestyle. As a professional long-haul trucker, I am lucky with loads that take me to the most beautiful and remote regions of North America. After safely delivering on time, I make time for fishing and going afield with Sterling, my chocolate lab. I'm a retired police officer who proudly served his community. And I also want to share some of the best our great country has to offer.
Keep going.
And I'm ready to share my truckin' outdoors adventure via the Big Red Sled, my custom Peterbilt 386, basically a fishing lodge on 18 wheels. I'm Dave. This is my co-pilot Sterling. You're watching Truckin' Outdoors TV. Well, Sterling and I welcome you back to Truckin' Outdoors. Let me tell you why I'm excited about this trip. I have been a history buff for a long time, and I've been wanting to visit the Norfolk, Virginia area, and specifically the Virginia Peninsula for a long time. Jamestown Colony was built in basically a swamp. It was a living nightmare, but somehow it survived, and that was the first British colony in America to succeed. That right there is 40,000 pounds of American cast iron products. Pre-trip passed. South Georgia to Norfolk, Virginia. 650 miles. Let's go. Pretty cool sight. Big Navy shipyard here in Norfolk, Virginia. I don't know what that big ship is out there, but he's a monster. Anyway, we're going across this famous bridge/tunnel, I guess. So it's a bridge, obviously, that we're going across now. Way up there, you can see that little building. That's the tunnel. So instead of building a bridge that goes way up over so the big ships can get underneath, they just built a tunnel and go over the road. All right, we made it to Jamestown. You know, one of the things that I remember hearing about the Jamestown settlement was one of their struggles was that it was basically built in a swamp. They ain't kidding. There is nothing but swamp and water everywhere. I could not imagine getting around before there were roads, having to live down here. And could you imagine the bugs? Oh, I couldn't imagine. This place is so cool. I could not imagine what this looked like back in the early 1600s. And this was the first English settlement, 1607. Couldn't do any filming inside the museum, but highly recommend. Good place to take the family. Someday I'll get my family down here. Check that out. Recreation of the ships that brought the first settlers. Don't think the JLG lift is original to this area, but the ship is a recreation. That's pretty cool. You know, you see these ships in movies and all that, and they just seem huge, but honestly, in real life, they're not that big. Pretty cool. Just a point of interest. These are actual sailing vessels. These are not just moored here, anchored, sitting on the bottom. They are actually fully operational ships. They sail them around to harbor festivals and that sort of thing. So, and they are to scale, or as close as they said they could get it, to scale recreations of the original boats that came across in 1607. So, super neat. I love it. Let's keep going. Recreation of original Jamestown fort. Pretty well to scale, they say. Pretty realistic. It is neat. I'll tell you, they've got fires burning in all these buildings, or some of them anyway. And the smell of the oak campfire, oh, love it. Makes me miss home. I just went over and visited the blacksmiths. They had a new blacksmith that they're training, and they're making nails. And they were telling me that they make all of the nails that they use in all of this recreation. So it's all authentic construction. And you look, they're even using the dowel's notch. That looks like hand shaping timbers. Oh, there's a modern nail, of course, but still original construction styles in here. You can see those are all hand forged nails. Well, we are on the original Jamestown Island. And you know, it's raining. It's not raining cats and dogs, more like kittens and puppies, but it is annoying. But anyway, when else am I gonna get here? Gonna have to do it. Either way, it's still great to be here. So, keep going. See what I mean? It's a swamp out here. Don't think this bridge is original to the period, but I'm glad it's here. Look at that. Not the best place for a settlement, I would say. Oh, now I get it. It's not all bad here. Well, here's the church. There's the river back there, John Smith statue. There's the original church foundation and outline right here. I've been walking around thinking about this. I have seen our founding documents in person. I've been inside of the room where both of those documents were debated and signed. And now I am at the place where representative government was first born in the New World. I mean, this is where representative government started all. It's quite the history. Quite the history. Looking out over this river, thinking about what it looked like back in the 17th century when they first got here. I mean, it's humbling. It's very humbling. Kind of as I suspected, it's kind of a miserable day. Tomorrow's supposed to be a lot nicer out. And then tomorrow, we're gonna do some fishing. So, stay tuned.
Trucking Outdoors TV with Dave and his dog Sterling and the Big Red Sled is brought to you by D&E Transport. D&E Transport, delivering reliable service with every flatbed load. Welcome to the world of D&E Transport, delivering reliable service with every flatbed load. Based in Clearwater, Minnesota, D&E is hiring qualified company drivers and owner-operators. D&E is proud of their first-class dispatcher team who find the right load and get the drivers home. D&E is backed up by a world-class shop with factory-trained technicians, big company benefits with small company pride. Prompt, personal, professional attention comes in every load with D&E Transport.
Unwind, relax, slow down in the land of woods, waters, and world-class events. The Hayward Lakes area in Sawyer County, Wisconsin. Plan your getaway now at haywardlakes.com.
Are you over 50? Would you like to get up to 33% more income in retirement? Then call now for this free book, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers, from a leading financial firm on maximizing your income in retirement. That's right, free. This free book reveals little-known secrets about annuity strategies in simple-to-understand terms that will help you make the right choices before buying an annuity. And it's free. Call right now for your free book, and as a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report. We researched over 1,200 annuities and summarized the rates and benefits of annuities from financially strong insurers. Again, that's Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and a free annuity rate report, both absolutely free, for calling Annuity General today. Supplies are limited. Call now.
Call 800-925-1641. That's 800-925-1641.
Welcome back, everybody. When you're fishing on the road, you need a lightweight, durable rod to take with you, preferably that you can break down into a couple pieces. Well, Foxtail Custom Rods has a full line of rods that do just that. They are high quality, fully customizable rods at bargain prices. Make sure you go check them out at foxtailcustomrods.com.
As Dave gets ready to pull the load across America, he checks in with the dispatch team at D&E Transport.
The heart of the operation right here. This is it.
The D&E dispatchers are great at finding the right loads and work as a team with the drivers. The on-site shop at D&E is also a big advantage, as the factory-trained techs with the latest tools keep the trucks rolling.
Now back to the history and outdoor adventure in Virginia. Swamp to Swamp continues on Truckin' Outdoors TV. In the Chesapeake Bay. So, there's the victory statue that we were just at. Up there would be the battlefield. And Yorktown itself is right over there. Talking to these guys, they're doing some fishing, not having a whole lot of luck here today though, so they're on their way out, but that's fishing. So that's Gloucester Point over there. Had another part of the British Army that were besieged over there as well. You can just imagine the troops during the siege, the night they were trying to escape from this beach over to that, and there's a big storm that came through and knocked a bunch of boats out of the water, and the retreat was called off, and that was the end. Surrender happened a couple days later. Look at these bamboo groves. Crazy. No idea. We definitely don't have bamboo growing like this in Wisconsin. It's a beautiful little trail down here. It's fun to walk along these and imagine the way it was back in the 1700s. sure this served as an escape route during the siege. Nice and tucked away, that's for sure. Check this out. They still have replica cannons in place from where they originally were during the siege. We're actually at the location of the French artillery where they were stationed. It is awesome to think about. So look at that. Obviously those trees wouldn't be there, but the town is literally that way. So they would have just pounded away with these guns from this location up at the city. And I mean, right through there is where Cornwallis's headquarters were when they first arrived, right through there. That's called the Hornworks. So they would have just battered them for days on end. 8 days, 24 hours a day, I believe. But look at this gun. I mean, even though it's a replica, that's probably what a French gun actually looked like. That is awesome. Can you imagine sighting that sucker in? So today, you got a road that goes in between the two lines of siege and defense. So this is the battlefield at Yorktown. That's the American side. That's the British side. We're right in between. That's the second line of siege right now. Over there, a little ways away, about 200 yards away, is redoubt number 9. The French army actually took that redoubt. Taking these both of these positions allowed the Americans to finish their second line of siege, bringing them in closer so they could just start pounding the British that were just right over there. Holy cow, this is a giant bass. Oh my God, this is the biggest bass I've ever caught.
Trucking Outdoors is brought to you by the Hayward Lakes Visitors and Convention Bureau in beautiful Hayward Lakes, Wisconsin. Woods, water, and world-class events make Hayward, Wisconsin special.
Welcome back to Trucking Outdoors. It's time to look in the toolbox and let's get an update with the track sled build. It's portable, I can take it with me on the truck, and it'll take me anywhere I want to go as long as there's snow on the ground. you got a junk sled laying around, you can build one of these out of any sled you want. They are so easy, simple to make, and just a lot of fun. Highly recommend. So this is what I got planned for paint. I thought a nice camo, winter camo pattern would be really cool. My brother taught me a method of camo painting that I'm gonna employ today. He showed me how to do it on one of my AR-15s. Unfortunately, all of my AR-15s were lost in a tragic boating accident. It was horrible. They're all gone. All of them. What can you do? Anyway, so what I'm gonna do is I've got this mesh here, and this is the mesh off of a laundry bag that I bought at Walmart, and I just cut up chunks of this. When I did it before, they had a little different mesh style. The mesh was thicker and the holes were smaller. So I kind of had to settle for this. I'm gonna test to see how this looks, and if I don't like it, I can just paint right over it again. What we're gonna do is we're gonna lay this down over top of the track sled. You know, it's black right now, and then I'm just gonna spray paint white over top of this, and this, it'll show a nice black pattern underneath of it. Maybe it'll turn out looking like a Holstein cow. Whatever, we're in Wisconsin, it works. So the paint that I'm using, the black, is just camo, flat black camo. What do you think, Sterling? Is that track sled gonna work? Yeah? All right, well, stay tuned. We're gonna have more in the weeks to come.
Trucking Outdoors TV with Dave and his dog Sterling and the Big Red Sled is brought to you by D&E Transport. D&E Transport, delivering reliable service with every flatbed load. Welcome to the world of D&E Transport, delivering reliable service with every flatbed load. Based in Clearwater, Minnesota, D&E is hiring qualified company drivers and owner-operators. D&E is proud of their first-class dispatcher team who find the right load and get the drivers home. D&E is backed up by a world-class shop with factory-trained technicians, big company benefits with small company pride. Prompt, personal, professional attention comes in every load with D&E Transport.
Unwind, relax, slow down in the land of woods, waters, and world-class events. The Hayward Lakes area in Sawyer County, Wisconsin. Plan your getaway now at haywardlakes.com.
Are you over 50? Would you like to get up to 33% more income in retirement? Then call now for this free book, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers, from a leading financial firm on maximizing your income in retirement. That's right, free. This free book reveals little-known secrets about annuity strategies in simple-to-understand terms that will help you make the right choices before buying an annuity. And it's free. Call right now for your free book, and as a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report. We researched over 1,200 annuities and summarized the rates and benefits of annuities from financially strong insurers. Again, that's Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers and a free annuity rate report, both absolutely free, for calling Annuity General today. Supplies are limited. Call now.
Call 800-925-1641. That's 800-925-1641.
Trucking Outdoors is brought to you by the Hayward Lakes Visitors and Convention Bureau in beautiful Hayward Lakes, Wisconsin. Woods, water, and world-class events make Hayward, Wisconsin special.
Well, I left one swamp in Georgia to visit another swamp in Jamestown, Virginia. So we're getting a history lesson today. Let's get back to it. Hey, look at that. I found a lake. We got maybe an hour's worth of sunlight left, so let's wet a line just to make this trip complete. Turns out that this little boat landing about 4 miles from the truck stop I'm staying at, so this will be the perfect end to the day. Oh, we got one. Oh, yeah. Oh, we didn't hit it very hard, but holy cow, this is a giant bass. Oh my God, it's the biggest bass I've ever caught. Oh. Come back. Nope, not gonna go in that far. Boy. Oh. Oh, he's hooked good. He's hooked good. Here we go. Got him. Oh, yeah. Oh, it almost came out on him. Look at that. That is the biggest bass I have ever caught in my life. Wow. Virginia bass. That's got to be almost 5 pounds. That's probably at least 4 pounds. Oh. Boy, could this day get any better? I don't think so. Oh, this is the perfect end. Man, what a trip. I mean, we learned all about history. Some great history. The beginning and the end of colonialism in the United States, and now a personal best bass. Unbelievable. I love it. Oh, yes. That was awesome. Yeah! Well, there it is, folks. You don't need a boat. You don't need a whole lot of rig, tackle, whatever. Just come out here, wet a line, and you never know what could happen. Yes! Well, we've run out of road on this adventure, and thank you guys so much for coming along. We'll see you next time, and as always, keep the shiny side up. Right, Sterling?
Thanks for watching Trucking Outdoors TV with Dave and Sterling. Please send us a story idea and say hi when you see the big red sled.
Let's go see America with Trucking Outdoors. Come here. Yeah, come here. He's a good boy.